Ready. Okay.
In second place, number 381, Morgan Williams.
How does it feel? Surreal.
Yeah. Bam. Welcome to the next episode of my prep series. So I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys just a little bit. I'm eating a low carb meal right now, but I was just having all of these thoughts and I kind of wanted to share with you guys kind of how I'm feeling being right around 6 weeks out. Today is February 7th and this is the first day that I really felt hungry, and I mean hungry. And I think when we go through prep, you feel hungry and it's so easy to want to give up at that point, or to cheat on your diet, or to rethink what you're doing, or to question your coach, or whatever the circumstances may be. And when you're hungry is when you know that it's starting to work. So I really try to switch my mindset and focus on the positives. So my biggest advice is to, like I mentioned in previous videos, distract yourself, get away from the kitchen, and just remember your goals. Today I was looking through some of my pictures just because I was sitting there so hungry, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna go back and look at how I looked right before Miami Nationals, right before I won my pro card. And I pulled up this picture, which was right before I stepped on stage for prejudging, like an hour before, and I instantly had motivation. You just have it in writing, your goals. I had IFBB Pro on my fridge every single day, and I never erased it because I wanted it to remind me before I thought about cheating on my diet, or every single morning, just because during prep you're constantly in the kitchen, kind of what my goals were and what I was aspiring to achieve. And this isn't an easy thing. Prep is not easy. If it's easy, then everyone would do it. Not to say that people that are into fitness that don't prep, there's nothing wrong with that, but competing is hard, and it's something that takes a lot of sacrifice, a lot of dedication, and most importantly, what I've learned is just a lot of mental toughness. What's up, bro? I'm doing the YouTube.
Sorry.
Say hi to YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Why do you like competing?
Because, oh my god, I freaking love competing. Like, the feeling you get on stage is freaking unreal. Like, the adrenaline, just the competitiveness, the bringing your best self, and honestly, like, probably just like pushing yourself to the limits, like things that you never thought you could possibly do. It's freaking unreal. Anyways, I hate you for putting me on the spot.
Outside of hunger, I'm feeling super excited. Every show that I do, I become a little bit more confident, and I love seeing the improvements that you make in between shows. It's more fun to me to compare kind of where I was to where I am now. And it's an ever-changing, ever-growing sport, and that's why I am so in love with competing and just the personal aspect of it. It's a really independent sport, so I feel like you get to learn so much about yourself, and it's only really giving me positive things. I know everyone has a different experience, but for me, it's really allowed me to kind of tap into my true potential and realize what I could do. And that's kind of what's attracted me the most to the sport, because you really can't compare yourself to anyone else. Everyone has different bodies, kind of what you put into it. Yeah, when you step on stage, you might not get the placing that you want, but you have that satisfaction that you improved, and that's kind of what I look for in every show. Did I improve? What changes did I make? What changes can I make for next show? Those type of things. So that is what's kept me so intrigued by competing, and kind of what drew me to the sport originally. And you know, you put in all of this work at the gym, and it's kind of hard to push yourself to that extreme where you're going to see yourself dieted down. so you can kind of see those changes that you've made. I just think it's amazing how much the body can change, and it's always going to be amazing to me, which is why I'm so passionate about it. It really allows you, like I said, to kind of tap into that emotional part of yourself and really overcome some of the things that you might have been worried about before. Being fearful. Like, I was so scared to step on stage the first time. I don't even think I can explain it correctly. But I have a friend that was with me backstage, and it was just kind of like pushing me on stage. You're going, you worked this hard, you're going. It's a scary thing, and I look at myself now, and it's just every show gets a little bit easier. I would say that every prep is different. It's a fun process, and you meet so many amazing people. Fitness has brought me more happiness than anything else. I was the type of girl, I was very dependent on everybody else except for myself, and getting into competing and getting into fitness has really allowed me to kind of just focus and hone in on who I am for myself without needing any exterior influence on who I was, because it really comes from within you. And you have to know at the end of the day that you're giving it your all, that you're a champion, that God has your back, and whatever the outcome is, like, you're gonna make it through and you're gonna be better because of it. Good morning, guys. It is like 5:57 in the morning. I was really tired, and then I just got up and I feel fine. I'm waiting for this Keurig to start working. It takes like 3 minutes to heat up, and 3 minutes is way too long this morning. So, about to make some coffee. On the subject of fasted cardio, my biggest advice is to just get up out of bed, no matter how tired you are, splash some water on your face, and have something motivational right next to your bed. So let's make it a great freaking day. I'm gonna bring you guys around with me. I'm just doing my treadmill in my house, but typically I would do the stairs. What it takes to be successful in this sport is being able to grow and learn and improve, and being able to take, you know, what you've learned from one prep and bring it into the next prep so that you can be bigger and better the next time. And it's a sport that you're constantly improving, so you have to understand that there's a process and a journey, and that there's time that goes into this sport. You're not going to improve things right away, and some things just take time. You know, when I look back at pictures and what I've achieved in such a short time, but if you look at the big picture, it's really got to be a big picture, because there's so much more to competing than just getting up on stage and being in your bikini. That's the best part, that's the fun part about it, but there's so much more that goes into it. It is a mental battle, but it's a good one if you can learn to tap into that potential of who you are and who you're trying to become, and realize that the struggle is gonna make you better. There's so many times that I think about this, like when you're stuck in a situation and you have to figure it out. If we applied that to every aspect of our life, we would be so successful, because how we are feeling in those moments, then you will be successful and you will make it happen. And you know, I know that not everyone that watches this is a competitor, but if you're not a competitor, just apply it. If you love fitness, like, take it one day at a time, but have big goals, and know that, you know, you're gonna achieve small goals along the way, and set yourself up so that you're feeling like you're making progress. But at the end of the day, like, think of the big picture. Like, what are you really trying to achieve? Because fitness is ever changing. You know, I've seen my body in so many different states, so many different body fat percentages, so many different numbers, and I feel like we're so fixated on one number, or being super lean, or, you know, bulking, reversing. It's just, we're always in these different stages. So you have to learn how to be mentally tough in whatever stage you're in, and realize that it's a never-ending process. It's really never-ending, and which is why I'm so intrigued by it, because you can always get better, you can always change your goals, you can always learn from, you know, the previous experiences. For example, like, every single prep has been a different experience for me post-show, which I've gotten better at handling those, you know, post-show blues, you know, learning to be okay with having more body fat, learning, you know, more about the body, more about nutrition, more about health, treating my body in a way that's going to benefit me long term versus just thinking about it in the short term, if that makes sense, health wise. But there's so many things that go into this, and I just want you to realize that this is a long term ride. You will achieve things, and we all want to see results, but then when you get to that goal, like, you're gonna be already thinking about the next goal. When I won my pro card, I was instantly thinking like, okay, Olympia, 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 because that is my end goal. That's really where I wanna be. And so you kind of have to think about that and know that whatever step you're trying to get to, you will get there. You just have to have faith in yourself and know that if you push yourself every single day, nothing beats work ethic and determination, perseverance, the attitude that you're never going to quit, never going to give up on what is important to you. And if you live your life like that, I promise you, you will be successful. So we're going to go in, train legs. I'm going to record this leg workout because every girl likes a booty workout. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed that little rant because y'all are amazing, and you know that because I always tell you that, and you're a freaking rock star, champion. Let's go. What is up, YouTube? It is 9:30 p.m. and your girl still has 25 minutes of cardio. So we're gonna put on abs of steel. I'm gonna go watch something because I'm tired, but there's team no excuses going on over here. So we can't have excuses, gotta get it done. You know, just trying to wake up at 9:30 at night to do cardio. So we're looking like, it's like a gallon of water. Getting there, but not there yet. A lot of people ask me about abs of steel. I love abs of steel. I use it on my season, off my season. It basically just, it's a toning cream. So, and it does make your skin a little bit red, but it doesn't burn. A lot of people think that it burns super bad. It doesn't burn, maybe just like a little bit. I actually think that buns of steel burns more, but this stuff is amazing. And you can use my code, which I will put right here, to save you some dollars at checkout. But I'm super tired. It's been a long day. I'm going to get up at like 4:30 to work out. Tomorrow is Friday. And I check in with my coach tomorrow, so I will update you guys on everything with that. And things are getting close. 6 weeks tomorrow. Craziness, going by so fast.